Welcome to the show, Glow So Bright. There are several different ways we can get books for free or really, really cheap from the government for citizen preparedness as well as military knowledge. And there are several different ways you can do so. They're great to get well-rounded. You don't need to have electricity for some of them, or if you do need it, you can print out and archive it, and it doesn't require much difficulty. And I highly recommend you do so. It's not just going out there into the field or just staring at like Discord or internet posts or whatever or other stuff on YouTube to gain knowledge, but there are other sources to learn from as well. And it's quite easy to access, even without batteries or any sort of way to charge portable electronic devices. And also it's pretty easy to archive. There are several different books and sources out there on various different subjects, and they're all easy to access. I'll tell you a few of them. So, don't take my word for it. Let's go check a few places out. One easy place to get books would be your local library. There are several different types of media out there. You can go and borrow computers, you can go and read books on all sorts of different subjects, fiction, nonfiction, children's books, even other pieces of media such as movies and video games, which is quite handy. Sometimes you can get vouchers to go check out a gallery or a museum for free, and you can learn a lot through there. And there are several other things out there. Enrolling in a library card allows you to get into a library network where you can go and facilitate and download apps on a tablet or a smartphone. And these provide premium services for free. You don't have to worry about losing books or damaging them. And that's great to have. Many places inside the library, they're trying to get rid of old books that they don't want on the shelves anymore, but are still quite useful. You can get them for really cheap, and sometimes you can get a whole bundle of them for a few dollars. Some of the books I found would be automotive repair books for certain makes of vehicle that I would have laying around or that I know other people would have and make a great gift for them to have them do maintenance. Old ways to do craftsmanship and construction, using hand tools and previous historical methods. Other theories on carpentry, could be on electrical work, could be on cleaning up. And communications, photography. Several different books out there for various different interests, and I find them to be quite useful and a great reference. Something I could take with me. I don't need to go and like whip out a smartphone or anything like that and just actually start reading a book, which is something that doesn't happen too much nowadays, but it's good to have. There are also state resources out there, for example, state farming, agricultural, and planting books out there to figure out which crops you can plant in your yard or in other areas that are ideal so that it would start off and have the growing time of allowance, but not too early where things would frost and kill the plants. That's great to have. So go out there and check out your local library. Even a rural small one has a lot of valuable resources to take a look. Another way to get books free from the government is through the Marine Corps University Press. There are several books available, many that I can't even fit in this whole video, and you can request for it for free. These books are very high quality, have very nice printing, binding. They're quite good, and they have a diverse range of subjects. Everything from civics, government, military history, military tactics, science fiction, and a whole other variety of topics, issues, and a bunch of other stuff. I just read through Destination Unknown, Volume 4.5, basically a military study guide in a science fiction format in full color comics. And at the end of each little comic, I'll talk about lessons learned or questions to propose to, say, a military leader. Written by actual Marines and sailors. You have books related to military interactions with non-state actors that are armed. Several ranges of varieties of topics and other things. I recommend you go check them out at the website in the video description below. Right now, with the help of the World Wide Web, you can download all sorts of military guides and manuals for free directly on the military's website, from the website of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marine Corps, zeroing procedures on weapons, maintenance on small arms, military history, first aid, sustainment, a plethora of stuff that is extremely useful for unlimited distribution from the official source. Sure, you can buy civilian reprints of things like the Ranger Handbook, for example, but you can actually get the Ranger Handbook for free. That's right, free. So I highly recommend it. Many videos I've featured in the past, such as zeroing the M4 carbine, for example, I would use directly from the U.S. Army's website and find the appropriate technical manual, field manual, or teaching. Very, very helpful. Speaking of websites, one thing you take a look at to get a lot of good information is from the CIA. For example, on the CIA's Freedom of Information Act website, you can find all sorts of historical translations from Russian to English or Chinese to English or several others on, say, the CIA interception of the Soviet borscht recipe. That's right, you, a member of the public, can go on the CIA's website and download an intelligence report with a whole entire translation of a Soviet cookbook on borscht. I'll go make a video on that, and I'll do that in the near future, but that is really funny and really cool. Another thing that's funny with the CIA... No, not that thing. No, not that thing. Yes. You can go and download the entire archive of Osama bin Laden's hard drive. You can find all sorts of stuff in Arabic. You can find all sorts of funny books, anime. You can go and download all these things from the CIA's website. But there are several methods where you can get free books and information for free from the government that relate to military as well as citizen preparedness. As I mentioned before, go to your local library. There are several resources out there. You can get movies, books, CDs, all sorts of stuff that you can borrow or even buy. Auto repair, construction, several topics out there that are incredibly useful to learn from. Check out the Marine Corps University Press. Request brand new books for free, sent to you with a wide range of military topics out there. And if you're part of a school, you can request multiple copies of them. Check out the World Wide Web. Go on the websites of the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and you can find a plethora of guides, subjects, manuals, all sorts of stuff relating to weapons handling, maintenance, and several other things. Survival, cold weather survival, medical, all sorts of useful stuff. Look at other sources as well. From the CIA, you can learn on all sorts of stuff from the Freedom of Information Act, military history, intercepted documents from Russian, Chinese, other countries out there. And the Bin Laden archives may have some nice stuff if you dig hard enough inside of it. Other sources to take a look at: Library of Congress, public domain books hosted by the United States government, and check them out. Make reading a part of your New Year's resolution. It's great to touch grass, but also touch a book. You'll learn something from it. Better than doom scrolling on Twitter. And certainly more useful than consuming slop. If you know any other sources, please share in the video comment section down below. And if you do enjoy this video, give it a like. Comment down below on what you think. Read the video description. If you wish to support me, you can go donate to my coffee or check out the Amazon affiliate links down below. Also check out the video description for the sources and websites I mentioned. This video is brought to you by Glow So Bright. Thank you very much for watching, and share this video. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you very much.